Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and I thought we could talk some Venom 3. Well, as many of you know, Sony Pictures has already announced that Venom 3 is officially in the works. But recently, we got a little more confirmation from the film's star itself, Tom Hardy. And what he says sounds exciting and concerning at the same time. Now, if you remember correctly, Sony Pictures actually confirmed Venom 3 in the works back at CinemaCon, and this got fans buzzing. But now, Tom Hardy has actually shared a first look at the threequel screenplay, so check out the picture. Now, he does tease us here a little bit because he doesn't give us the title. But just like Venom Let There Be Carnage, Tom Hardy is getting a story by credit along with writer Kelly Marcel. Now, you should not be surprised at all that Kelly is back for this movie. She actually worked on both the 2018 and 2021 films, so having her work on Venom 3 would make a lot of sense to me because it would help keep that continuity that a writer has to develop while they're working on these stories. There is a distinct possibility that Hardy has posted this because he's signaling they're working on Venom 3, meaning this first draft may have already been completed for a good while. Now, like I was saying, the image he posted, you can't read the title. He put a sticker over it. But during that post, he did say on Instagram that this was Last Ride. Now, what this means for fans is completely up to debate. It very well could be a reference to it being the last chapter in a trilogy, or more concerningly, indicate that the actor may very well leave the role of Eddie Brock once this movie is finished. Now, the image also has fans speculating about the red line. Many people have pointed out that this appears to be an S, and as soon as you put an S on a Venom script, it has people talking Spider-Man. Now, while I think it's very unlikely Tom Holland's Spider-Man will leave the MCU to face off with Hardy's Venom, there is a possibility that the Wallcrawler could show up in this movie. Now, many fans have theorized that Sony could very easily insert Andrew Garfield as this character, and I do love that idea. It's been sort of up in the air if Venom's world and that world are the same, but I think the problem that I see there is Andrew Garfield has kind of indicated he's taking a break for a little while. Now, he said that in interviews, and he said a lot of stuff about Spider-Man No Way Home during the same interviews, so I'm not really sure what to believe there, but I would not be surprised if Sony finds a way to put Spider-Man in this third Venom movie. The other big question after Let There Be Carnage is Detective Pat Mulligan. If you remember correctly, he gained powers at the end of the movie, and we're really not too sure what direction they're headed in there, but in the comics, he becomes the symbiote known as Toxin. Whether Toxin plays into the next movie as a foe or an ally to Eddie Brock, it's not too clear yet, but I don't suspect they turn Mulligan into Toxin and then are just going to put him up on the shelf, so I'm pretty sure there should be some story expectations there, we just don't have any clues yet. Now, there's no word on who's going to direct the next film. If you remember correctly, Ruben Fleischer directed the first movie and Andy Serkis did the second, so they may very well pick up a fresh new director for the third installment of the movie, although I seem to remember Andy Serkis was interested in returning once again. As of right now, I don't think there's an official release date for Venom 3. We're going to have to wait and see, but Sony does have multiple projects in the works, including those two animated Spider-Verse movies, as well as Kraven and Madam Web. So I'm pretty sure wherever this drops is going to have to be integrated by Sony properly into that timeline. Now, obviously, once we get any more news on Venom 3, a release date, or any more news, we're going to bring it to you right away. But until then, I gotta know what you guys think. How do you feel about Tom Hardy getting a writing credit on the third Venom film? And do you think Last Ride means Hardy is leaving the franchise after this movie, or just referring to the end of a trilogy? Sound off in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you're not getting any updates. Peace.